Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to do a video. If you follow me and what I'm doing, you know how I do whenever the spirit hits me or I get something heavy on my heart. I try to do a video. I try to do a video to really try to hopefully encourage somebody or inspire somebody in that moment. So, hey Rainy, thanks for joining. So I wanted to do a video. And again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Summer Owens, and I have an organization called So What. Everything I talk about is just about life. It's about life and using your life to the fullest so that you can be happy and fulfill, and so that you can live in your purpose and use your life to help other people. So what I wanted to talk about today, really kind of quickly, is making a scary commitment. So for me, and I always take notes, so just bear with me when I look at my notes. In the past few years, I have made a lot of scary commitments. I've done a whole lot of things that I never, ever thought I would be doing. Never. So first, or I don't know if it's first, but first I'll say is I wrote a book about my life. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Kelsey and Miranda. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll say something that may help you. And hey, Allison. And forgive me if I overlook any comments, because I really want to just make sure I hit the points. But thank you all so much for joining in. But so what I was saying is I've done a lot of things in the past few years, scary things that I never thought I would have done at this point in my life. First that I was mentioning is I wrote a book, and I wrote a book about my life. And some very, very personal and painful things that I've gone through in my life and how I've overcome those things. That was scary. And some of the outcomes from writing that book have been a huge blessing, but have also been very scary. And so if you're close to me and kind of follow what I go through, then you know that it has not been easy. But that's one thing I did. Another scary thing that I did in the past few years, I started a business, which is So What, where I do motivational speaking, I do training. Hey, Eric and Jasmine, I do training, I do a whole lot of things, and those things in themselves are scary. I don't know how you feel, but I've never been a very public person. I never really focused on having attention on me, and I never liked doing presentations and standing in front of a group talking. And but that's what I do now. It's part of my business. And that's scary. Every time I do it, it's still scary. Hi, John and Vern. Hey, it's still scary. Every time I do it, it's scary, but I do it. I do it because that is what I've chosen to do for my career. I feel like I found my purpose and my passion, and it's helping people. And it's helping people. Something else I've done in the past few years that has been scary. I started a nonprofit. I didn't know the first thing about having my own business nor running a nonprofit. Now I have both. And another scary thing I did that's right in line with those two things, I quit my corporate job. Had a very, very comfortable job that I had worked for the past, I don't know, however many years to get to. And I quit it so that I could have my own business, so I could have my nonprofit and run them effectively by myself to start. And so those were some scary things that I've done. And one last thing that's probably the scariest of all. And if you are a parent, then you understand why this is scary. But I raised a teenage son alone, without a father figure for him, without his father nor any other father figure for him. And that's been scary. But all of those things I did, all of those things I survived, and they were scary, but they were all commitments that I made and I pushed through. So in 2017, I'm making some more commitments, some more very, very scary commitments, to me at least. And I'm sharing this with you because I want to encourage you to make some scary commitments. And yes, please give me some love if you are feeling anything that I'm saying. And ask any questions too. Thank you, John. So one thing that I'm committing to in 2017 that I'm afraid to do. I'm afraid to do it, but I've been asked to do it from pretty much everybody who's read my first book, and who knows some things that have happened since writing the first book. I am committing, and I'm going to say it publicly, and I know a few people on this that are following this are going to help hold me to it, but I'm going to commit to finishing my book, my second book, in 2017. I'm going to tell the rest of the story. I am praying on exactly how to tell it, when to tell it, because of the challenges that I had with the first book and what I shared and how I shared it. But I'm committing to tell the rest of the story, and I do believe that